Hi guys, welcome back to part 2 of the Heartspace race. I think that's what I decided I was going to call it, so it's going to stay that. But what I was getting is someone really wanted to stop your celebration, stop you from really dancing to the flow of life, to what your spirit guides were telling you. And for a long time, they did keep you in this negative, manipulative energy where you were people pleasing, trying to keep them around, trying to keep them happy. And then you kind of flip the script. You know what I mean? Like, you took control of the situation, you took control of your emotions, you put them in a little fucking box, did whatever you had to do because you were enlightened on who this person truly was and what their intentions were for you the whole time, right? And they were trying to keep you unbalanced in this place of lack. So yeah, like they wanted to come in with this quick energy, swoop you up and get you all bound by the mind. Yeah, but you recognize this freaking Seven of Swords energy and you left them in the dust, right? Because you're in your heart space race, okay? You chased your sun, what made you happy. Although this energy tried to like steal your sunshine is what I heard, right? The Seven of Swords energy, but you walked away from it. You were like, no, you're not causing me despair anymore, right? Towards your heart space, right? Towards what makes you happy, towards what lights you up. You're like, no, you're no longer keeping my energy from me, right? Which is what they were doing. They wanted this high priestess energy for themselves. They don't want to embody it or do the things that it takes to get it, but they'd like to take your energy from you, and they succeeded for a little bit, you know. But I think that was part of the process in finding who you want to be and who you want to be around, right? Yeah, they weren't able to place the burden on you, their burdens. You didn't take them. You're like, no, bro, those are your fucking wands. Put them on your own back, bitch. So yeah, they wanted to keep you from your knowledge, from your strength, from you cutting off what was 222 bad for you, right? And they really thought they had the wheel in their favor. They were stopping you from making plans, right? And they were keeping you from healing your heart space. And they wanted you in a negative perspective. But I heard you always see the sunshine, right? You always know how to brighten your own day. You know what strength that takes, you know? I don't know. It's a good feeling, though. I think you're really embodying peace, like this happiness. Yeah, and you're not letting any flighty, lusty energy come in. You're like, no, that's not mine. I don't want that fucking wand, bro. Okay, let's do an oracle. Or 3. Universal medicine. See how this is like she's crowning others? This is what you're being called to do, like crown others as and see the good in them, see the God in them, right? And this helps them to recognize it within themselves. You know, we can still look at those who have hurt us. 333, it was on the timer when I said that. We can still send them love, right? Because you're going to get what you give. So you might as well send them love. You want love, don't you? And then recognize like the divine strand between everybody. We're all connected. Like, you hurt someone else, you're hurting yourself. So that's why it does no good to hurt anybody or to send out negative energy or, you know, because you're just hurting yourself. Contemplation. This came to you in a meditation. Like, you recognize the universal medicine is connection, recognizing the connection between everybody. And alchemy and transformation. Like, you are being called to transform and really kick it up a notch, and of getting into your heart space, of contemplating, you know, the life you want. So you have this power in your hands. You know how powerful you are. You've given up so much. So much of the fight. You know what I mean? Like, just for peace. You've given up fighting. Not with kittens, though. Yeah, we can always fight with kittens. But yeah, you're embodying this alchemy and transformation. Come here, baby. You're forking up my stuff here. Yeah, and you gave up this devilish, lusty energy. You're like, that's not mine. These two were laying down my cat and knocked them down. Because you're not going to be bound by, I heard, ungodly things. You know, things that want to take you from the God in you. You're breaking generational curses. Be open to receiving generational blessings. Go easy on yourself. Do something that makes you uncomfortable today. Grow, yo. Mother wounds, sense of inadequacy, fear of abandonment, difficulty forming healthy relationships, and need for validation. Your gut is right there, lying, can't be honest. Sing, dance, draw, create, expression, evolve or repeat. Stop hitting yourself. And that would right on top of self-deceit. You're lying to yourself, especially when you say you can't do the things that you want to do, the dreams you want to chase. 555, change, transformation. Rapid manifestation. You are a magician. It is recognizing you hold this massive power, and it's in your head and your imagination. That's why it's important that you are the master of your mind. And move your body. Get out of that stuck energy. All right, guys. I hope this helps. Have a great day.